What if I told you about a man who transformed an entire civilization in just 23 years? A man who was illiterate, yet brought a book that scholars still study today. A man who faced hatred, persecution, and war, yet forgave his enemies. A man who had power, yet chose humility. Who had wealth offered to him, yet chose simplicity. Today, over 1.8 billion people follow his teachings. His name is mentioned millions of times every day across the world. His name is Muhammad. Peace be upon him. But who was he really? Beyond the stereotypes, beyond the misconceptions, who was this man who changed humanity forever? Let us explore. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in Mecca in the year 570 CE. He was orphaned as a child. His father died before he was born. His mother died when he was 6. He grew up in a society filled with injustice. Slavery was normal. Women had no rights. Tribal wars were constant. The powerful oppressed the weak. Yet even in this harsh environment, Muhammad stood out. He was known as Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Even his enemies trusted him. People left their valuables with him for safekeeping. He never lied. He never cheated. He never broke a promise. He was honest in every deal, kind to every person, and respected by everyone. At the age of 40, he received the first revelation from God, and his life changed forever. But here is what is remarkable. Despite receiving prophethood, despite being given a divine mission, his character did not change. It only deepened. He remained humble. He remained kind. He remained trustworthy. This is important, because true character does not change with power, and Muhammad's character remained pure throughout his life. When Muhammad, peace be upon him, became a leader, he had the opportunity to live in luxury. Kings and emperors offered him wealth, power, and status if he would stop preaching. He refused. He lived simply. He ate simple food. He wore simple clothes. He repaired his own shoes. He helped with household chores. When he became the ruler of Medina, he could have built a palace. Instead, he lived in a small house made of mud and palm leaves. He could have taken revenge on his enemies. Instead, he forgave them. When Mecca, the city that persecuted him for years, was finally conquered, Muhammad entered humbly. He forgave the people who tortured him, who killed his family members, who tried to assassinate him. He said, "Go, you are free." This is not the behavior of a power-hungry man. This is the behavior of someone who truly believed in mercy, justice, and forgiveness. Europeans who study his life are often shocked because they see a leader who was the opposite of what they were told. Not a warlord, but a peacemaker. Not a tyrant, but a servant. Not a destroyer, but a builder of civilization. In 7th century Arabia, women were treated as property. Female infants were sometimes buried alive. Women had no rights to inheritance, divorce, or education. Muhammad, peace be upon him, changed all of that. He said, "Paradise lies at the feet of the mother." He gave women the right to own property, the right to choose their spouse, the right to divorce, the right to inherit. He honored his wives. He helped them with housework. He listened to their opinions. He treated them with respect and love. He loved children. He would shorten his prayers if he heard a baby crying. He would carry children on his shoulders. He would play with them. He freed slaves. He taught that freeing a slave is one of the greatest acts of worship. He said that all humans are equal. No Arab is superior to a non-Arab. No white person is superior to a black person. Superiority is only in character and piety. This was revolutionary. In a time when slavery was universal, when racism was normal, when women had no voice, Muhammad brought a message of equality, dignity, and justice. You might ask, why does this matter to me? I am not Muslim. Why should I care about a man who lived 1400 years ago? Here is why. Because the world today needs moral examples. We need people who show us how to live with integrity, humility, kindness, and justice. Muhammad's life is not just a religious story, it is a human story, a story of resilience, courage, compassion, and faith. When you read about his life, you do not see a perfect man. You see a real man who faced unimaginable challenges, who made difficult decisions, who struggled, who grieved, who loved, who forgave. And through it all, he remained committed to truth, to justice, to mercy. This is why people across Europe, from all backgrounds, are studying his life. Not because they are forced to, but because they are inspired. So here is my question for you. If you could learn from a man who transformed the world with kindness, who led with humility, who forgave his enemies, who stood for justice, would you not want to know more about him? Muhammad's life is an open book. His teachings are available to anyone who seeks them. You do not have to be Muslim to appreciate his character, explore his life, read his biography, see if his example speaks to you. What are your thoughts? Do you know anything about Prophet Muhammad? Share in the comments. And if this video resonated with you, subscribe for more content exploring the beauty of Islamic teachings. Remember, greatness is not in power, it is in character. And Muhammad's character changed the world.